Hello. I think I'm early. I meant to put 3. Then I saw I put 3:15. Whatever. I'm here. Hello. What do you guys
Renew and rush the home you love with the help of...
There was the ad. Oopsie. Who's here? I see some lurkers. It's snack time. Snack time. What is everybody doing today? I have got squirrels running rampant in my room still, as you can tell. I did get those 3 journals done. Hey, Danielle, you actually got a notification. It's a Christmas miracle. I never get them. Hey, Janice, what are you doing? So, I got those 3 journals done and listed in Etsy, and I've been patiently waiting for the Amazon driver to get here. Thanks, Danielle. With my 24-inch mat for the scan and cut. So I started fiddling around, and you know how we all want the rulers that do the crazy tearing edge, and we can't find them, or I had bought a whole bunch of heavy-duty metal rulers, and I was going to have my husband like grind them all jagged. Anyway, that didn't work. He he wanted nothing of it, like nothing of it. So, hey, Michelle. So I was fiddling around today with the scan and cut, and I have this heavy duty, it's Mylar, it's a plastic. I mean, it's bendable. And so I think this is the first one I did. I thought to myself, I went into Photoshop, and I made jagged edges and then made the little pattern. And then I took, now this is just for demonstration's sake. I would say get whatever ruler you like or have or whatever. And I would probably super glue it down, but this works. I just took some tape, taped it down. I don't know if you guys can see. Hang on, let me see if that shows up. This was the test. This one was my first test one. These I made just a tiny bit wider, see? So it'll stick off the edge. But if you do it on the bottom side of the ruler, bam. Where's my middle? And then the other side looks like, this is cardstock that I'm tearing right now. So one's farther apart, one's closer together. What do you think? It's not rocket science, but I was tickled. I was tickled. Yes, no? Shh, be very, very quiet. Click that link. Be very, very quiet. Only those of you that are here will know about this until the others decide to come watch. And so I just thought, you know what? It's an easy way. The only thing I'm afraid of, because it takes a lot to cut through this thick plastic, is that I'm going to go through a ton of blades, and they are not cheap. That's my only fear. So, shall we ink it? Michelle, be right back. Can I guess where she's going? And then I figured out how I want to ship them, because I wanted to keep the weight down, so I could stay at the $3 mark for shipping. So I'm just going to take them like so. Where'd they go? They're clear. They're clear. They're hard to find. There. I'm going to take it, put it in bubble wrap, like that. And if it fits perfectly, just like that, and it right around $3 for shipping, and they are $7 in the Etsy shop. So voila. What was I going to say? Anyway, so look, there's one inked. Inked and inked. I use my regular rulers, to tear all the time. And it's fine. And I own a tearing ruler that I absolutely adore, but we had talked about it so many times. And I was sitting here just waiting on the gosh darn Amazon guy. Thanks, Michelle. So see, that's done with the big side. That's just done with a plain ruler. And then you can see the big and the little. Hey, so Michelle, I'm glad you're here, because something else I wanted to chat. Is there really only 3 people? There must be a lot of sales. Hang on. It's fine. Oh, 4. Michelle and I can chat about this. And then if more people come in, I'll show it again. Michelle and I were having a conversation about fees. PayPal, Square, Etsy. All of the fees are different. Fees are changing. So Michelle, here's what I found out. Is Steve home? Let me get on live chat. If he's home, I want him to listen. So if he has any different info, because I know he's been doing research as well. I'll have a bite of my crunch bar while I wait for you to answer. I haven't had one of these in forever. Sweet. Thanks, you guys. Those will go out on Monday. No man's already come and gone today. Can you hear me, Michelle? Before I started on my look, I have props. I made props. I have all kinds of things I'm gonna tear. Okay. So if you just got here, I made tearing strips. They're in the Etsy shop. Link is in the description below. Okay, Michelle, here's what I came up with. And this is all based, I just used the number of a $100 order. So PayPal, as of 8/2, which is in 2 days, right? They will take 3.49% of the sale, 49 cents per transaction or per invoice. And then to transfer the money to your bank, it changed from, it's always been 1%. It used to be not to exceed $10. Now it's not to exceed $15. Square is 3.2% per transaction, 2.9% of the sale. Oh, sorry. Here, look at your chart, Johnny. It's 2.9% of the sale, 30 cents per transaction. Transfer to your bank is free next day, and there is a fee for an instant transfer. I don't know what that is. This right here is a percentage This is the total percent of the sale that you lose per sale. I shouldn't say lose, it's the cost of doing business. Etsy, 5% of the sale, 20 cents per transaction, 5% of the shipping cost, it is free to transfer to the bank. And that's as of 6/3. So I don't know, I don't have the date of when Square got to this amount, but you can see Square is the least amount at 3.2% total. PayPal comes in second at 4.9% total. And then, of course, Etsy at 6.2%. And that doesn't include if they somehow sneak in and put your item out in La La Land and advertise it, and then they take another chunk of the sale. So for me, I think I'm going to stick with Square. I know some people don't like Square because they don't like to get their credit card out. Well, it's just like PayPal. You can save your card info in there so that you don't have to get out your credit or debit card every time. All right. And then, I mean, Etsy is what it is. So I'm just pricing my stuff accordingly, basically adding 6% to what I will, what say I want to say I have a $10 item. Well, then I'm going to probably make it $10.50 to help cover some of, the 62 cents that they're going to take. And I use Pirate Ship for shipping. So I'll use Square for invoicing, live sales, and whatnot. And then Pirate Ship for shipping, because Pirate Ship is USPS shipping at a discounted rate. And it's basically the same rates as Etsy. But if you just go to Pirate Ship, then, while using Square, you're not also giving Etsy a chunk of the shipping and losing that. So that's where I'm at on that for now. But like Michelle and I were talking about, Etsy's the highest. PayPal is raising their fees day after tomorrow. So I'm sure Square is going to raise theirs. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it. I'll update you guys if I hear anything. If any of that information that I gave, if you find that to be incorrect, please reach out and let me know so I can correct this video. Otherwise, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, but for me, the thing is, I can't leave Etsy completely because I have digitals there, and that's fine. And it really is the best place for selling journals. Journals don't generally sell well live. Hey, Nicole. So, if you want to hear my spiel on PayPal, Square, and Etsy fees, rewind. Otherwise, I'm going to play with my new toys. I have made tearing strips out of thick Mylar plastic and then just I just took tape and rolled it around and taped it to this metal ruler. And voila. Okay, so we did tea stained paper. And I think it would work no matter what ruler you have. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, it would work on the Timmy ruler. Yep, it's just, can you guys see that? Hold on. Gotta get my windows. Oh. You see? Yeah, so a Timmy ruler, if you just go to the dollar store, I wonder if that'll work. Let's see. Yep. Just a cheap, wood ruler. But I would like super glue it or Fabri-Tac it down and just make it a permanent thing. But for the ease of this video, I just taped it down and it's on the back side. So does Square report your invoice earnings? Okay. Square, PayPal, Etsy, they are all the same as far as reporting your earnings. On all three of those places, if you have sales It's the $220,000 rule. 200 sales and or well, no, not and or. It's $20,000. Once you hit $20,000, you get a 1099. Okay? And that number that includes their fees, that what it costs you to transfer the money to your bank, all of that. It's not after all the fees and whatnot. It's not what you took home. It's the gross, all of it. So yes, you will get. I've gone over this with my tax man. He's very, very good. I'm not giving anyone tax advice by any means. Get your own tax guy. Mine is fantastic. He keeps me in line, shows me how to track things monthly. And then I just, at the end of the year, I take those monthly sheets that he gives me, I add them all up and put them all onto one yearly, and boom, he takes care of me. Yep, they're all three the same. And I don't know why it says 200 sales. The verbiage is funny. Like if you had one $20,000 sale, I'm fairly certain that you would still get a 1099. I think the verbiage is somewhere in Etsy that said something about 200 sales and over $20,000 for the year. Yeah. Anywho. All right. So this is a piece of not going to use. Oh, hold on. Now I have chocolate stuck in my throat. Chocolate and Pepsi. I should be all fired up. Scrapbook, cardstock. Bam. It works. You should have heard me giggling when it actually worked. I'm like, oh my God, it worked. So that's the big side. Oh shoot, is that the big side or the little side? Well, I'm about to find out. Yeah, I know, isn't it fun? Pretty proud of myself. They're in the Etsy shop. Hang on, I'll throw in the link if you just got here. But again, you have to, it's very, pliable, so you just have to attach it to another ruler and it'll work on anything. Wood, plastic, metal. And like I said, I just double taped it. Thanks, Nicole. That was my feat for the day. That, and I got the 3 journals finished. I'm pretty proud of myself. Pretty proud of myself. Okay, so we did scrapbook paper, tea stained paper. Hold on. I've got way too many rulers in my way. So there's, I'm going to do both sides. Book page. Big side, little side. I was supposed to be making signs today, but I need that 24-inch cutting mat, and it's just not here yet. What are you all up to? Come on. There. Voila. And it's not sharp. Like my real metal one is really sharp. So this isn't so sharp that you're gonna cut yourself. All right, what else? Copy paper. Voila. Here's some, this is Nina cardstock. This is what I use for my printing my ephemera on. So it's fairly thick. It's a heavier weight than just, like your Michaels or Hobby Lobby. Michelle, you don't have an Etsy, do you? Don't do it if you don't. We've got to find a better way. What else can I tear up? You have one, what? Oh, you do have an Etsy? Oh, yeah, Nicole, I know you do. I know, did you hear my spiel about the difference in fees between PayPal, Square, and Etsy? Website, cool. Yeah, I know. Brooke and I were talking about that. She says, we need to get websites. Well, then we would that's a full-time job, having a website. Like, I barely have time to do dishes and laundry now. I need to get busy on my idea book. Oh, so in a nutshell, here. So in a nutshell, and PayPal's changing their fees day after tomorrow. So this is on $100, on a $100 order. Let me just fold this and then I'll show you. On a $100 order, PayPal would get $4.98. On a $100 order, Square would get $3.20. On a $100 order, Etsy would get $6.20. Now that doesn't take into account what it costs to transfer that money to your bank. PayPal is 1%, not to exceed $15. Square is free the next day. There is a small fee for instant, and Etsy is free, if you want to call it that. I don't think anything's free at Etsy. I'm sure they're getting it somewhere. But I broke it down. This is the percentage of the sale. This is the per transaction fee. Etsy's the only one that takes a bite out of whatever the customer paid for shipping. Etsy takes 5%. And then what it costs to transfer the money to your bank. PayPal is changing. It's 1%. It used to be not to exceed $10. Now it's not to exceed $15. So if you do use PayPal and you have a big sale, wait until, the bulk of your invoices have been paid and transfer all the money at once. Otherwise, you'll pay more every time if you wait. If you go, over a certain point where that $15 comes into play, you'll save yourself a couple of bucks. So, but again, if anybody finds that any of that info is incorrect, let me know. And the dates, this is PayPal as of 8/2, which is in a couple of days. This Etsy information was from 6/3 of 2021, and I couldn't find a date on Square as to when the last time they updated. So my luck, they'll change it tomorrow. Good morning, Donna. We were mathing and then just making a big, huge mess because I was showing the girls my wonderful invention that I did this morning. Really, it's Amazon's fault because I was waiting for the Amazon guy to get here. And I put the old Scan and Cut to work and made this, it's heavy duty Mylar plastic, and I made tearing strips and then just glue it or tape it onto any ruler, metal, plastic, wood. I tried it on all. And then voila, you have, and one side's, let me see, this side they're farther apart, this side they're closer together. that side. There's that side. And voila. Where's the inked one? There. It's easier to see the one that I inked, kind of. Thanks. How is Donna this morning? Yeah, so those are in the Etsy shop. They're $7. And like I said, the shipping's right around $3, a couple cents here or there, depending on where you live. And if you ordered them over the weekend, they'll go out on Monday. And this was the best way I could find to ship, to keep it, I needed to keep it under the 2-ounce mark. So I just wrapped in a little bit of bubble wrap. And then the big envelope. And I'll put a do not bend sticker on, but even if for some reason it got bent, I don't think it's a big deal because you're going to glue or tape it down to a ruler anyway. So, voila. That's it. That's all I got. What do you guys got? I want to make signs. I'm on that kick now. I want to make signs. I want to make journals. I've got the tearing strips down to a science, so that's good. I don't know about all that. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of other people out there making similar things. I just found a solution that works for me that I wanted to share with you guys. Oh, I want that. That'll be cute in something. Oh, here's a piece of scrapbook paper that I did in ink. That light is not being nice. There we go. No, I haven't made Peggy's sign yet. I started to design it. Where is that Peggy? Let me see. Let me print it and show you. I need to get with her. So she picked this board. Peggy did. Hang on, printing. Now, keep in mind this is going to be bigger once I put it on here. Piggy Pockets, are you lurking out there? But that's what she wants it to say. But I'm gonna, space it so that the creativity starts here and then the disturb ends here. So then I'm trying to decide if I want to put, a little doodad here and here or just leave it be. She says if she puts it above her desk, maybe her husband will leave her alone. And then these are the other ones I'm working on. But and these are just, from Hobby Lobby. So I painted them myself. All by my own self. I hit the edges with the sander. Now I'm going to go back in with the Distress ink and go around it. The light is horrible in here right now. Hold on. And then I'll probably hit it with some matte sealer. This all came about because I found this one on my trip. Oh, hold on. I got a message to answer. Please hold. Yeah, so yeah, anybody have any other catchy phrases? That's what I did last night. I laid in bed and was looking for catchy, cute little phrases because, why doesn't the bookmaker make signs? Heaven help me. I have no idea. I have no idea. I guess I can ink this up while I'm sitting here. It's funny you mentioned that, Nicole. My husband and I are talking about that because we get all kinds of door knockers. I'll just say door knockers. And the no soliciting sign does not keep them from knocking on your door. You have to have a no trespassing sign. No trespassing means they can't even come in the driveway. And no soliciting sign, they can still come up and hang something on your door, whatever. But yep, I didn't know that either. Where's Brookie at? I know she went to the farmer's market. Maybe she found herself a farmer to come take care of her garden. I'm thinking to myself, why is she at the farmer's market? She's got that entire garden. That's it. She's out hunting for a farmer. She sent me a picture. Hold on, you guys gotta see this. Where's my phone? She sent me a picture. And there is his cutest little old dude. Hold on. Hang on. Look at that cute little, with his straw flat top hat. I messaged her back. I said, I want that hat. Isn't he cute? 3 green beans. Oh, that's awesome. I think I'm trying to decide what to do to the backs of these because I'm never going to get this stinking sticker off because clearly I'm a messy painter. I think I'll sand off where I made the mess and then I'll probably just throw some stain on it. Oh, it's sticky. Cornstarch? Will that take care of it or just my sanding block? Time to get the electric sander out. Anywho, that's all I got. I'm gonna crank up the sanding cut and cut out some more of the tearing strips for you guys. And I will probably do a separate video just on them so that my problem solved title probably isn't going to sell many of them. It would probably be a good idea. Yeah, I know. Craft room related signs, yeah. Yeah, Maggie, if you see this, I need to know if you like this font, it would be bigger, or if you want more of a stenciled font. I'm going to message her anyway. All right, goodness gracious, it's almost 4 o'clock. Yes, feel free to email me ideas of craft room related sign ideas or snarky comments or what have you. Voila. Okay, guys. Well, have a wonderful afternoon. If you're watching this later, if you have any questions or anything, shoot me an email or an Etsy message. All the links are down below. Link to the Etsy shop down below. If you need a fancy schmancy tearing strip to glue to your ruler. Credenza break. Yep, I'm running away. It'll just, no matter what size. I even tried it. I taped it on this one, and it works just fine. The edges stay, firm because you're holding it down flat anyway. Crafting because, okay, Donna. Donna's salty today. I like it. Oh, I need to send you tracking on that box. Or did I? Did I, Donna? I have to check. That's pretty funny. All right, you guys, have a great afternoon. I will see you all soon. And that's all I got. Yeah, I'll come back on when I've got some signs done. Every day. I'm salty every day too, Donna. Don't worry about it. Salty is good. I like salty. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. Okay, I'll send you the tracking right now. Bye, everyone.